Alright guys, we've gotten through our pre-sales for the community. So let's talk about what's next when I return on the Eric McNeil Be Free Show.
Black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Hey guys, welcome to the Eric McNeil Be Free Show, where we discuss being financially independent, responsible for self, enjoying life, and empowering others free. So we have done the pre-sales phase of our sustainable community, and that occurred on January the 11th. The emails went out, and if you were fortunate enough, you got directed to an online presentation / webinar, but that filled up very quickly. Now let me explain how kind of our process worked for that. Is that normally when you start some big project, some big undertaking, you reach out, of course, to your primary contacts. They say friends, families, and fools. So we did that, and because we had to raise some seed capital. And in trying to raise the seed capital, we reached out to friends and family, and those people who knew us, and asked if they would help contribute because we needed seed capital. And we got a portion of that, maybe half from them. And so what we did is we actually opened that door for some of the interested buyers as well. But that was just a pre-sales offer, and that was what we did on January the 11th. So it filled up very quickly, and we have the commitments now for the seed capital. So at this stage, we are preparing for the official launch of our website, which is you can find at www.migratingculturecrossing.com. Okay, that's the website for the community. Now, www.migratingculture.com is the website for the main company, okay? But you want to go to www.migratingculturecrossing.com, and I'll put a link, you'll see a link on here for that as well. So, and that way you can actually, if you're not already on our mailing list to receive our newsletters, you will see a form so that you can go ahead and put in your name and your email address, and then you submit it. And that way you can get on our mailing list. So between now and February the 26th, I'll be dropping a series of videos just explaining how our buying process and how this process will work, and how it will differ from what you may be used to. Okay, and I'll also be sharing the floor plans as we get them, because the thing about the pre-sales offer is that these people had to make a commitment when a lot of the groundwork was not in place, right? So we asked people to make a commitment, and we didn't have like the floor plans in place. We didn't have, a lot of the groundwork that so this is why, we didn't open that up and just let a lot of people in. We just wanted a small group of people, on a first come, first served basis for some, and then friends and family for some. So we got that commitment for seed capital, and that will allow us to continue until we get to the launch, until we actually have everything in place, like all of the floor plans, and launch the website. And so I wanted to just keep you abreast, and also people have been asking me about the, what type of payment plans there would be, and there's some other questions, but some of the questions are so important that I'll address them like on their own video, because I want to take the time and go through them thoroughly. But as far as the payment structure that you'll be required to do, is you'll be required to put 30% down, okay? So that's a 30% down payment, and then you'll be required to put 30% once your walls are erected. Then you'll be required to put 30% once the building is dried in, so once the roof is on. Then you'll be required to put 30%, the final 10% down when we complete the home, okay? So that's 4 payments. 30% initial payment, 30% once the walls go up, 30% once the building is dry, the home is dried in, and then 10% as a final turnover is how you'd be required to do. Now, people have asked me about bank financing also. At this point, we have not established a relationship with a bank for you to get financing. It's on the to-do list, but so hopefully we'll get around to that. But just understand that if we don't, this is the payment requirement that you will be required to do. And by all means, you can actually, if we don't get around to the bank, you can actually go to the bank yourself and get financing, right, for a home. So you don't necessarily need, I know it would make it easier if we go ahead and establish the relationships, but I have so many other things that I'm doing right now, so I can't promise that that will get done. So, but by all means, if you have a relationship with a bank, you can go and arrange your own financing. Just understand that. So, I just wanted to give you a quick update as to where we are. The pre-sales offer is currently closed. But if you go to our website, you'll see that you still have a chance to buy a home at up to 50% off on February the 26th. So that's about 44 more days. That's it, and there's a timer, countdown timer on the website to show you. So over these next 44 days, I'll be coming with various videos to answer a lot of outstanding questions, so that before the 26th comes, you'll know how everything is going to work, so you can go and make up your mind, because I'm going to tell you, something very, very big is going to be coming right around that time too, so you better prepare yourself if you plan on purchasing a home in this phase of the development. Somebody asked me how long from groundbreaking to completion, and this is going to be a huge process. So just this phase, this first phase, which is going to be on roughly 300 acres or so, probably going to be 3 years from groundbreaking to completion. So yeah, this is going to be an ongoing project for us, a long-term project for sure. It's a huge ambitious project. So at any rate, go ahead, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, and let me know what questions you have. I'll be answering those questions as we go along, so feel free to shoot me those questions. And you can also join us on Facebook, facebook.com/Eric McNeil is free, because that's where a lot of information comes out as well. So because I can write a lot on Facebook, and if you're part of our email list, you'll be getting the newsletters as well as we proceed, okay? So, as always, hoorah, ahuru. Now be free.